activist Tiffany Red had been working with Cassie on an album when she first met Diddy and says that she witnessed him verbally abusing her friend. Following Cassie's settlement with Diddy, Red penned an open letter in Rolling Stone about her experience. She spoke to me about the events that she says traumatized her.
I don't think people understand what it's like to be traumatized by somebody famous and rich, because you can't get away from them.
Tiffany Red has written for the likes of Zendaya, Jason Derulo, and Jennifer Hudson. In 2015, she became friends with Cassie while writing songs for her album. At that point, Cassie and Diddy had been together for nearly 8 years. In a lawsuit Cassie filed last month, she detailed the abuse she says Diddy committed, including physical assault. Red says although she did not know about the alleged physical assault while working with Cassie, she did witness verbal abuse on more than one occasion, one of which took place during Cassie's 29th birthday in 2015. Red says Diddy showed up at karaoke, where Cassie and a group of friends were celebrating.
So he had her back into the corner, and he was like cussing her out with his hand in her face.
Later that night, Red, who was staying at Cassie's home, says she awoke to screaming.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything?
Yeah,
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Cat Williams has stirred up another controversy that is shaking Hollywood. This time, he's made some serious allegations involving Steve Harvey and his stepdaughter Lori Harvey. According to Cat, Steve's allegedly been using Lori to gain favors and money from influential men in the industry. This scandal centers around Lori's relationship with the rapper Diddy, who's a friend of Steve Harvey.
There has unfortunately been some jealousy lingering amongst the siblings over Lori, who's the most famous of all Steve's kids, taking over the spotlight with her high-profile love life. Well, Cat Williams is now stepping into the chat and spilling some tea on Steve Harvey. And listen, when I tell y'all he spilled some hard tea on Steve, child. Now, if you've been following Cat for a while, then you probably already know that he is not Steve's biggest fan. And it's not that he considers Steve a rival in the comedy business, it's that he doesn't respect Steve at all. The one thing about Cat is that he has some very high moral standards, which isn't easy for anybody in the industry to match.
Cat Williams is well known for bringing Hollywood scandals to light. Now he claims that Steve Harvey has essentially sold Lori to Diddy for cash. Cat believes that Steve used Lori as a means to an end, exploiting her connections to further his own interests. He suggests that this arrangement began shortly after the death of Diddy's ex, Kim Porter.
A girl writes, "I miss you. I was wrong." Here's the reply. This is an auto response. The guy you're trying to reach spent 3 months after your breakup praying to receive this text, followed by 3 more months accepting that it would never come. The 6 months after that were spent dating other girls to get over you. It worked. Your text is a year too late, and he blocked you. Yeah!
Steve Harvey, who is known for his relationship advice, is now facing criticism for his alleged actions. Cat's claims paint a picture of Steve prioritizing Lori over his biological children. This has led many to question Steve's true intentions and the nature of his relationship with Lori. Lori Harvey has often been in the spotlight, unlike Steve's other children. This has fueled speculation that Steve is using Lori to maintain his status in Hollywood. According to Cat, Steve's actions have created tension among his children, with Lori being favored over the others. The situation raises many questions about Steve Harvey's role as a father in his treatment of Lori. Some believe that Steve is training Lori to navigate the world of wealthy and influential men, using her relationships to boost his own standing. This perception is reinforced by Lori's frequent appearances with high-profile men. The tension in the Harvey household is becoming more apparent. Broderick, Steve Harvey's biological son, once shared that he didn't have his father fully in his life until he was 16. This sentiment is echoed by Steve's 2 daughters, who noted that their father wasn't even present at their graduation. In contrast, Lori Harvey, Steve's stepdaughter, enjoys a closer relationship with him. Steve often takes Lori out on father-daughter dates, which she mentioned in a TV interview, highlighting his support and unconditional love.
sounds like someone's got Diddy issues. And by someone, we mean him, because they actually look pretty happy.
Diddy and Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Shocking! For some reason. But yes, Diddy's now getting super cozy with Steve Harvey's daughter, who Diddy's son, Justin Combs, used to hang out with.
I don't think that her and Justin were even that serious.
Inside sources reveal that Steve's twin daughters feel neglected and insecure, especially since Lori receives more attention. This imbalance has caused tension within the blended Harvey family. Another source indicated that there are frequent conflicts in the Harvey household due to this favoritism. While Steve did the right thing by adopting Marjorie's children and loving them as his own, it has led to jealousy and discord among the siblings. Steve's children are envious of Lori's lifestyle and the attention she receives. This situation has only fueled the controversy surrounding Steve's relationship with Lori and the recent claims made by Cat Williams. To understand the full picture, it's important to look deeper into the lives of Steve Harvey and Sean Diddy Combs. Their unexpected friendship and dynamic connection add another layer to this unfolding drama. The Harveys are always a notable presence on the red carpet, but the current turmoil within the family is hard to ignore. As the public watches closely, the truth behind Cat Williams' sensational words might eventually come to light. The unfolding events will reveal more about the relationships and tensions within the Harvey family. Steve and Diddy have been friends since the 90s, with reports suggesting their friendship began in 2005. Their bond goes beyond the surface as they share common values and ambitions, earning respect and success in their fields. Both men have a relentless drive for success, and their friendship reflects this. Behind closed doors, their camaraderie continues through exclusive events and casual hangouts. They have also collaborated on various professional projects. These joint ventures span entertainment, philanthropy, and business, showcasing their combined efforts. Their friendship teaches valuable lessons in collaboration and breaking barriers. The public's curiosity often focuses on how their families, the Harveys and the Combs, have mingled over the years.
Yeah, I do think it's important to say, although we are talking about multi-dating, I do think it's important to say different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? There are some people who love to multi-date, cool, and then there are some people who, you know, get exhausted doing that.
Yeah.
Or
I just
no, I didn't, and I turned out okay. So I just want to let people know that it's okay to not do that as well. It's not okay to judge a person to multi-date, and it's not okay to judge a person who chooses not to.
And I want to make
that's
this
all
clear
we're saying.
too. Yeah.
Lori Harvey has faced many dating rumors over the years. One story involved her and Justin Dior Combs, but she dismissed these claims as hilarious and very entertaining. Lori received valuable relationship advice from her stepdad, Steve Harvey, who told her to always remember her worth and never settle for less than she deserves. She emphasized her values, happiness, and peace as priorities in her relationships. Lori previously dated Michael B. Jordan, but they broke up after a year and a half. An insider revealed that Lori wasn't ready to commit and was focused on her career. The source added that Lori felt they weren't making future plans together. Despite the breakup, Lori moved on while acknowledging that Michael is a great guy. Now, at the end of the video, don't forget to comment down your opinion on this. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more such content. And until then, keep exploring.